Rock City Network's coming to you from Pushover 2011. Joining me, Alex and Rohan from Oh Mercy. How are you guys?
Good, thanks, Ben.
You seem nice and calm.
Always.
Always?
I have a very slow heart rate.
Yeah.
Consistently.
Yeah. Great Barrier Grief. Just come out?
Last week.
Yeah. How's? I mean, it's only been a week, but have you seen any? Have you got any feedback yet? People talking about it? I mean, you got the front cover of Beat magazine here in Melbourne, so that's a great start.
Mm-hmm. I just been sitting in my bedroom for a week, so I don't really know.
Yeah.
Mum said it was good, but Mum's had it since last August, so.
And mums can be biased. Is Mum biased? Or?
Yeah, totally biased.
Yeah.
And I went to the shops and I saw it on the rack. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I went and bought a copy the first day it came out. That was
true.
That was exciting.
Yeah.
We had a celebratory steak sandwich for breakfast on the day that it came out.
With chips.
Wow.
At 9 a.m. in the morning.
Any sauce or?
All of them.
Any sauce, and probably chilies as well, if we could find them.
So you guys are, I think you said you're starting the tour for the album in a week.
Yeah, it kicks off in late March,
yeah.
and all the details are on the internet somewhere, I'm sure.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing a national tour for 6 weeks or so.
Yeah.
Playing at a city probably near you.
Yeah.
Unless you live in Tasmania or the Northern Territory.
So you're not doing Tassie or Northern Territory?
We did Tasmania a few weeks ago, so
So they've had their turn. Yeah.
Well, we like going to Tasmania as much as possible. It's just logistically difficult sometimes.
Yeah.
I think we might try to add that one back in there. We love Tasmania.
Yeah. Hobart's beautiful.
Have you been to Hobart, Ben?
I have only been to Launceston, so I can't talk about Hobart myself. Tell me a little bit about Hobart.
It kind of reminds me of New Zealand and Auckland or something. It's like everything was built in the 20s and then the 60s, and it's untouched.
Yeah.
Apart from that, it's a good place to raise your kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can be in the middle of the city and look, and there's like small mountain ranges really close to you. It's sort of feel like everything's kind of shrunk down from small versions of big buildings and big cities and small mountains all really close together and stuff.
It's just like a nice sleepy town.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Thank you,
green.
Tourism Tasmania.
My pleasure.
Go there.
I will.
Go to Queensland too.
What's the music scene like there?
I'm on the payroll for every state's tourism.
Yeah.
What's the music like there?
Yeah. Well, the scene.
I don't know.
There's one pub we play at, and there's always good bands playing there as well and stuff. And
that's not true.
In Hobart. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the city's really beautiful. Have we ever seen a band that we like there?
Yeah, I recognise.
The young Saxons, they were a good band.
they're a good
right,
band.
okay. There you go.
There you go. One. That's all right. Let's move on from Tasmania. Queensland, you say next?
Well, I mean, we were seeming to give Tasmania such a
What do you like
a
about
good
Queensland?
run. Well, they're pushing the whole tourism Queensland because they need to get their economy going again because of all the natural disasters. Of course,
yeah.
The apocalypse.
Queensland's great.
Yeah.
Especially if you want to go for a swim down the main road of Brisbane. It's a good place to be.
All right, let's move away from that, shall we? Have you guys been to Pushover as punters before?
Yep.
You have?
Yeah, my first concert I ever went to was at Pushover.
Okay.
At Luna Park. I think it was 1998 or 99.
Yeah.
It was UMI and Silverchair played, and The Living End. And I just went on the roller coaster the whole time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So just knew who was playing but didn't actually see anyone play?
I wasn't really interested.
Yeah?
I just wanted to go on the roller coaster.
Now that's funny. So you weren't interested in live bands or bands in general, or you just... you being a musician now and doing what you're doing, that's...
No, I mean, I must have been about 10 or something, so I was just interested in the roller coaster.
Right, yeah, that makes sense.
Maybe if I went a couple of years later, I would have seen the bands, but the roller coaster was pretty appealing to a 10-year-old.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Do you feel any different now that you're here as an artist rather than a punter? Because a lot of the artists that have come through today have said it's kind of a bit strange in a good way that they've come as a punter and now as an artist.
I feel older.
Well, that's because you are.
Yeah.
I am really happy to be playing here because I remember when I was under 18, things like this were like a bit of a mirage, and I liked music when I was under 18, probably more so than I do now, and you know, they deserve to be entertained.
Fair enough. Excellent. All right, gentlemen. Well, we'll let you go because you got other interviews to do. Then you got to get out on stage, right? You're not too far off. What time are you on?
I think
7:30.
7:30.
7:30. So it's, yeah, you got about an hour.
Uh,
No, actually, you got 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
43 minutes.
Got to write the set list, decide what song.
Yes,
So
we better
we
do that.
We
All
usually
right.
text it to one another. We're a very modern band.
Yeah,
I
well,
read
you know.
my set list off my iPhone.
And then we had the complete polar opposite, Violent Soho. Those guys, no technology.
What does that
Was
mean?
it Violent Soho? I can't remember.
What does no technology
Well,
mean?
just handwriting notes and.
Oh, okay, right, yeah, yeah.
We do that too.
I think it was them. I don't know. There's been a lot of bands through today, but that's good. If you want any more information on these fine young gentlemen here, you can go to allthews.myspace.com/ohmercy.
What did you say there?
Fine young gentlemen.
No, after that. Oh, all the W's.
Yeah, well, it's just a lot
right.
easier.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah,
You
of
like
course.
that? You can use that if you want.
W. That's because there's
All of them.
9 syllables.
Well, there's
isn't it?
3.
W.
Yeah.
W.
Yeah,
Yeah, that seems to
all the W's. Much
okay,
easier.
That's well done.
Yeah, cool. Now it is /ohmercy, right? After that.
/ohmercy band for MySpace.
Okay, cool. We'll put it up on the screen so you guys get it right, and I'll just move on. Thanks for joining us, gentlemen.
W is a difficult word to say.
It's a different.
Do you want to go through that before we
Is
leave?
there a simpler way to all the W?
All the W's.
People shorten it to dub, but that really offends
Really?
me.
Yeah, I'm kind of not into that myself.
No, I
So all
prefer
the
your
W's.
method.
Or you could just skip it and just say because it doesn't really matter.
MySpace.com?
MySpace.com.
Yeah.
I think I'm just so
Still go
used to
there,
saying
wouldn't
it. You know what? I'm going to change it for you guys. From now on, I'm just going to say myspace.com/.
Or Facebook or Google or
Yeah.
anything.
Some websites don't work with
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like which ones?
Oh, I can't
Like
give you any.
blogspot.something / or Bandcamp.
What does HTTP thing mean?
That's something that all website addresses will have in front of them.
So you have to type that, but you don't have
You
to
don't
type
have to
that.
type it, but they'll all have it there.
Okay, right. What does it mean?
I don't know. No idea. No idea.
/semicolon,
Yeah.
/ /.
Yeah, and then www.
Yeah, it's a lot before you actually get an address in there. Anyway, all right, guys. Well, thank you for joining us. Oh, Mercy here at Pushover 2011 for Rock City Networks.